Ask yourself this question, babe. Do you need these pair of jeans, or are you just trying to convince yourself that these jeans look good and then you're getting it because you got the money? Hello, my angels. Hello. It's been a hot second, a hot minute. I kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. Okay, that's being dramatic, but your girl started uni, and then I lost track of time, and then I stopped filming, and then I stopped editing, and then I stopped being on my grind. I stopped being a baddie. I just stopped everything because uni took over my whole life. But now that I'm back, I'm used to my new schedule in uni. I am settled in my new dorm. I'm used to my new hair. Everything is great. I'm doing great. I'm back. Welcome me back. I'm here today with a video I've been meaning to do for a second. It's things I'm not buying for 2025. As much as it's a trend, I really wanted to stay also just because we've been on this grind of constantly buying and consuming. And on the other hand, I feel like, of course, overconsumption is always exaggerated online because that's what you see online, but people in real life, they have the same jeans that they were wearing for years and years, and they have the same boots from when they were 12 and they still wear that, and it's like, that's real life people. That's what we do. That's who we are. And hoarders like me who just can't get rid of stuff that they had in the past and they're stuck. So this is my video, my version of things that I'm not going to be buying in 2025. Of course, fashion related because I'm a fashion girly. Let's get right into it. The first thing I will not be buying in 2025 is any more outerwear. I love me my coats. I love coats. I love jackets. I love little cardigans. I love things to go over my little tops, my stuff, because personally, I'm at a point where I don't like really showing my hands. And it's weird, and it's like, okay, why are you not showing your hands? And it's like, it's a whole thing. But I also live in a country that's extremely cold in the winter and extremely cold in the night. And I always love the vibe of having a small little top on top of like little basics in the summer as well. But the type of outerwear that I'm talking about are outerwear that are not sustainable for a long time. I think the longevity of outerwear should be at a minimum 5 years. Like, I want to have a coat that I would wear for the rest of my life, that coat that I would wear every winter, that coat that will be with me, sustainable, and that will not start peeling off, a coat that will just be the one. I learned this the hard way, but I feel like coats and jackets and things of that nature are things that you don't really need to have a lot of. I thought I need them in every color, black, white, beige, give it to me. I want it, brown, give it to me. But I feel like the more you have, the harder it gets to style things. The more you have, the harder it is to visualize your personal style and who you are as like in the fashion space. And I just feel like I have too many jackets to the point where going out, I should just grab a jacket and go out. But I'm like, what jacket do I pick? Which one? Where am I going? Is it warm? Is it cold? And I have wool coats. I have brown coats. I have black coats, heavy ones. I have a puffer. I have a long puffer. I have cardigans. I have a black leather blazer. I have 2 black blazers. I don't know why I have 2 of them. And it's just so many outers, and I feel like I said in my previous video, it should be the last piece that you put on your body. It shouldn't be like something you think too hard about. It should be a no-brainer. It should just be like up and go. And I also feel like I need to put my money towards things that will last and be with me for a long time. I would rather have one coat that will last me forever, that's cute, that's literally me to the T, than have 17 coats that all are just mid. And I feel like I'm prioritizing quality over quantity in the place where I'm at right now, like mentally and just financially. I would rather, put effort to go out of my way to buy something that would last me than get something that would not just because it looks good or it's cheap. which brings me into my second one, which is buying duplicates or dupes of things that I cannot afford. And I feel like we've all been victims to this. The Amazon girlies, the lists of things that you can get, the fake Hermes bag, so many things. And it's just like, okay, I love the silhouette of this bag. I don't really care if it's fake or not. I'm getting the bag. And I just feel like it doesn't last for long. The bags, the reason why they're fake is the longevity is gone. Again, you're compromising the quality of the item for something that's not even real. And as much as it's cheap, buying one dupe, buying two dupes, buying three dupes adds up, and the money that will keep accumulating. And instead of spending money on things that are fake and wouldn't get me anywhere, I would rather save and put money together for the actual item that I want. And I feel like that way I can actually just, save the time and energy of, first of all, finding a dupe, second of all, also having to make sure and be worried, like, oh my god, people think this is fake, and I'm like wearing a fake Miu Miu bag. And I know it's like too much, but for me personally, if I like the design of something, I would analyze what is it that I like about this designer item that makes me want it so badly, and I will try to find the same components in another thing that I can afford, and that's of higher quality, if anything. And I always feel like designer items, as good as they may seem, they're selling you a lifestyle and not exactly quality. I feel like, I'm not sure because I've never owned a Chanel bag, but if a Chanel bag, now I buy a Chanel bag, I would be too bothered to keep it as a Chanel bag instead of like wearing the bag that I want. So it's like, I would rather save up the money, get what I actually want once and for all, and quench that thirst once and for all, than getting a dupe that's not gonna last and just defeating the purpose of actually getting the item in the first place. The third thing I'm not buying in 2025 are jeans. I have a lot of jeans. Too much. Black, gray, white, you name it. Ripped, skinny, bell bottoms. I have it all. And it's because I was in this experimental phase where I was like, if I can just skip a meal and keep this money to buy a pair of jeans, let's do that instead of, eating. And by doing that, I have a lot of jeans and a lot of clothes that I don't wear. And now I've realized that I've always thought to myself that, I need to have every single design. I need to have every sort of silhouette of jeans, rather than focusing on what type of jeans look good on me and then double downing on those. I was always so experimental with my jeans, always like, I need more, I need more, I need more. I need black jeans. These jeans don't look good with white. I need black. And I never wear the black jeans. I don't wear them. And it's like, okay, I know I was not in my right mind buying all of these things, but now in 2025, where I'm like, your girl turned 21 in March. My birthday was last week, but I feel so mature. I feel like this wave of maturity is just coming over me, and I'm just like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money on jeans, because I would rather have one or two pairs of jeans that fit me perfectly to the T than have so many pairs of jeans that I don't even wear, that are extremely space consuming. They take up so much of the space in my house, in my little dorm. They take up so much time to wash, to clean, to fold, to put away. And it's like, I just cannot. Let's be honest to ourselves. Let's just ask yourself this question, babe. Do you need these pair of jeans, or are you just trying to convince yourself that these jeans look good, and then you're getting it because you got the money? And it's like, when you have money and it's your own money, it's like big girl money, yes, girl math, you start to think, why compromise? Why should I hold back when I have the money to get these pair of jeans? Why hold back when it's my money? And why hold back when I could literally get the jeans at any time that I want? And it's like, just look in your closet, analyze yourself, think of it like, what do I need these pair of jeans, or am I just buying it because I have the money and I afford it? And that's why I was guilty, because your girl here too did the same mistake. So I'm not going to be doing this year. I'm just not. And I just feel like because my weight kind of fluctuates a lot, and I feel like when I gain weight, I want to buy baggy jeans to hide the fact. And then when I'm back to my skin, like I feel confident in my body again, I'm like, I want tight fitting jeans. And it's just like the constant buying to satisfy my short lived, desires is that means I will never be fulfilled, and I will continue buying until I have 100 pairs of jeans and I only wear one. I only wear one pair of jeans, and amongst all the pairs of jeans that I have, there are only one pair of jeans that fit me perfectly, that I would wear till the day I die. The day I pass away, I will keep those jeans. I will very much, my kids will have to inherit those jeans because yes sir, you know what I mean? But I'm just so over it. I just feel like I'm not about to do this game again. It's tiring, time consuming, space consuming, and also just no point in having jeans that you don't wear. Which is why I was saying earlier, as a hoarder, I still keep those jeans, girls. I still have those jeans, but I don't wear them. And it's like someone out there would love these pair of jeans. And I gave it to myself, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to donate every pair of jeans that I have to someone out there who might actually need these pair of jeans because I don't wear it. And I'm going to stop buying things I don't wear. The next thing I'm not going to be buying in 2025 are basics. Yep, you heard me. I know, 90s minimalist girly talking about not getting the basics. What do you mean? I just feel like basics should be subjective. Basics should be something that you feel like you would wear every single day and not get tired of. Something that you would feel like it's almost skin at this point. Something that you would breathe and you'd want to stop breathing in. You know what I mean? And it's just like these days, especially, that's why I low-key feel like me and the capsule wardrobe thing don't really get along, is because people on the internet want to decide what basics are to you, and it shouldn't be that way at all. It should be up to you. And it's like, oh, the basics starter pack of every minimalist girl: blue jeans, tick; a white shirt, tick; a striped cardigan, tick; loafers, tick. I never wear those loafers, and I never wear that white shirt. I never wear that striped pinstriped top, the chunky one, the Matilda Jerf. She's canceled, but people were loving it, and I got one. I was like, I want a striped shirt. I just took my dad's. I was like, let me try it, and it didn't fit with me. It just made me look weird. I didn't feel like myself. I love very dainty items. I love very dainty basics. I don't wear the white top that I have in my closet, the so-called basic. She doesn't go with anything in my closet. The black top, the black long sleeve top that's supposed to be a basic for everyone, doesn't go with my closet. And it's just a basic, yes, but I don't need it. It's not something I would wear every day. Something that I would reach for every day would be a very nice little dainty blouse, a very nice little top with a lot of ruffles and stuff like that. These are things that I would wear every single day, and I would feel like myself without having to, think about anything. And I feel like these basics, like black jeans or the pinstripe tops or the blazers and all of these things, are basics that everybody should have in their closet, apparently. But I feel I am on the other side of the spectrum, where I'm just like, I don't think everyone needs these things. In fact, basics are very different for everyone, and you need to analyze what it is your basics are and what you want to wear for the rest of your life, and you'd be comfortable with wearing that. That is your basic. Your basic is not plain white, black, brown, gray cardigan jeans. Not these. I just feel like you need to dive into more of what your heart and what your body and what your soul wants, and those are your basics. It's like, if I don't wear a white top, that white top is not a basic to me. You know what I mean? It's just, it's that. Also applies to the shoes, the loafers, and the basic sneakers, the basic trainers. I love wearing flats. I love wearing ballet flats. I love wearing shoes and flats and boots rather than sneakers. So I came to Korea and I was like, the basic thing to do would be to buy a Converse, because Converse shoes are basic. They go with every outfit. But I've only worn those Converses like 5 times, and I can count, and it's been 2 years. They still have a box, and they're very much in the box. Converses that should be basic for every uni student, you know. But I don't reach for them, and I don't buy them. And when I first bought them, I thought I'm making my inner child so happy. My 13-year-old me would be screaming, like, chunky Converses, yes. But I don't wear them at all, and it's like, you need to really, you know, get into what are the basics that you wear a lot and what are shoes that you want to keep in your closet forever. Like I bought little flats from H&M in the summer of 2024, and I have not stopped wearing those. I haven't stopped. And I thought, oh my god, let me actually double down and get a nice little suede version for the winter. And I still haven't stopped wearing those. And those are my basic shoes, but someone else would be like, flats are kind of not the thing that they would go for. And heels could be some baddies like basic. Heels, little blocked heels could be some other girlie's basic shoe. While to other people it's like, oh, heels are too much for me. And it's just like, decide what level of comfortability you want, what are your basics that you want to purchase, and what basics you don't want to purchase in 2025. Because for me, this basic thing for everyone is dead. The next thing I don't want to purchase, I will not be purchasing in 2025, is too many accessories. Now, accessories, like I said in my previous video, very nice, lovely, and I feel like I'm on a journey, and I'm actually not on a journey. I'm very much aware of what my personal style is now, and I know what I want to wear. I know what I want to incorporate into my closet all the time. I know that if I buy too many accessories, it starts to get stressful. I don't know how to put, and like I said in my previous video, like, accessory is supposed to be the finalizer, the thing to complement the outfit, to bring everything together. It's supposed to keep your identity within the outfit. It's something that you can repeat and wear again and again without feeling like you need to switch up very often. And I feel very much the same when it comes to accessories, because I love earrings, and I always wear the same earrings, the same design of earrings, the same structure of earrings, and I never change. And I don't see the reason why I should get more earrings, because I already know what I like, unless I'm purchasing something that I want and I've wanted to have and I just don't have yet. That would be a different story. But too many rings that cannot go together, like statement chunky rings or statement chunky necklaces that they shine too bright. Like they don't dim your outfit, but they shine too bright. They outdo the outfit, whereas they don't go with my basic accessories or my basic, like, other necklaces that I own. They just don't complement each other. Those are the type of accessories I'm trying to avoid, like really big chunky belts. I love it, I'm here for it, but I just feel like I never wear small belts to begin with, which I own. I don't think I will be wearing chunky belts either. I just feel like if I have like 60 earrings, it gets so stressful to pick what earrings to wear in the morning. And the same thing applies to makeup. I feel like makeup is also another thing that really brings your outfit together. It's like when I came to Korea, that's when I started wearing my makeup for the first time. And it's like, I love lip products, and I changed my lip product so often. I go from really pink to like purple to cool toned, and I just play around with it so much, and I just feel like I'm losing my identity, because now I don't actually know what type of lip tint or what type of lip product or what type of look that I want to do, and what is a constant thing I want to keep in my closet, or what is it that is never going to change. What is this accessory that always says Chelsea? And it's like, if I buy too many accessories, I kind of lose that personalized concept to it. That's when my personal style gets, very blurry. And then I also feel like very stressed picking out things that I want to buy. And also, it's always so hard to find durable jewelry, which is why I want to stop buying, especially in Korea. When you just walk in the streets, they'll be like, oh, they're selling earrings, and you'd be like, oh my god, these are cute, and they're cheap, and you'd buy them, but they might rust in 2 weeks or so. And it's like, I would rather just not invest into jewelry that are not sustainable in long term, and also just very hard to style, because I don't want that. Now that I'm in uni, I don't want that competition. I don't want a challenge in the morning. I don't want it to be a fight. Styling your clothes should not be a battleground. It should not be like that. Just because you've struggled so hard to style this doesn't mean you're stylish. It just means that the clothes are extremely tricky to put together. The accessories are also extremely tricky, and they all stand up in their own way, to the point where you can't even wrap your head around it. And I'm just so over it. I want to make sure that my waking up in the morning and picking my clothes routine is as simplified and basic and personal as it should be. Thank you so much for watching this video. That is it for things I'm not going to be buying, like fashion related. There's a bunch of things I will not be buying in general, like perfume, for example. Yeah, tell me what you guys are not buying in the comments, and like and subscribe, I guess. Thank you so much, my angel, for watching this video. Mwah. See you in the next one. Bye. Bye.